Hello, 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 Internet. Welcome. Today is yet another day to be streaming some Minecraft. Right now, I'm going to do a quick little test. I have the the dryer going while my roommate's doing some laundry. And so I just want to make sure that you can't quite hear it coming in through the headphones. I'm going to go listen on in. Hello, 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 Internet. Welcome. Today is yet another day to be streaming some Minecraft. Right now, I'm going to do a quick little test. I have the dryer going while my roommate's doing some laundry. I'm going to listen into this quiet spot and see if you can hear it when I'm not talking. In through the headphones. A little mess of recursive audio, hey? Listen on in. Hello, 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 Internet. Welcome. Today is yet another day to be streaming some Minecraft. Right now, I'm going to do a quick little test. Okay, apparently it's going to keep recurring because obviously it's playing back through itself. That makes a ton of sense. So here we are booting in. I didn't transition to the starting screen, so you have just been seeing black for a little while. Sorry about that. But we are loading on in, getting everything all booted up. And I guess it doesn't sound too bad. So I'm going to add some music today. Just a little bit of lo-fi. I have been missing the background music on some of these streams recently. So we'll throw some on over here. And then we'll just go ahead and mute the in-game music for now. We'll have an hour of some Summer in Rio lo-fi by Lo-Fi Girl. That channel's always live, and always ready to give us the music that we need. It is just a little bit loud. So we'll bring this down just a little touch. Perfect. Just want something in the background so that if I let my voice stop, we have something to hear. Alright, real quick, I'll be right back. I just gotta go run, grab a bottle of water real fast. All right, perfect. Here we go. So, all set up. Now, today's goal is going to kind of just be continuing on with this automation, but also building a little shack similar to this for moss, and then increasing the amount of these botany pots that we have so that we're making a significant amount of moss. I believe I'm just going to put that building, a little structure similar to this, behind this guy. And we'll have a couple of just small single resource buildings here that are pretty well independent. It'll probably be a similar size as to what this is. Let's really quickly craft us one more stone generator and grab an extra bucket of lava for symmetry's sake. We'll start with that. I should have some buckets up here. And some glass. And we need some cobblestone. Yeah, there should be enough. Perfect. We'll put 2 more pieces in there. Okay, we'll make ourselves a cob gen. And we'll just do an infinite water source down there as well. There. Water and lava, which we can grab 2 more buckets if we want. But I'm not entirely sure if it's needed because these are going to do the thing. Perfect. So let's get some cobblestone. Let's build 3 blocks and leave a gap for the sake of it. We'll fill that gap in, but this is going to be the walkway. Perfect. So we're just going to build a nice little walking area around. And we'll probably rim. I do wish this entire structure was 1 block backwards, which we can do with the copy and paste tool. And if it was like this, and this has got to be 1 more block backwards too, because we want to put like a decorative rim around each building. So we'll do that. To be fair, it's probably easier to move the entire width of this F3G. Where's the chunk barriers? Yeah. It would probably be easier to just move 4 of these back, move this path this way 1, and that'll give me a place to do a walking path around this guy. No big deal, because this is already beyond a chunk anyway. Perfect. Like that. Put 1 there, we can walk up to it. Put 3 there so we can walk up to it. And I think we're going to use these smooth stone slabs just because these are such an old school divider line. And I think it looks good with the moss blocks. Okay, let's get some cobble. And we're gonna go make some smooth stone. Okay, let's put all of these away into a new chest. We're just gonna keep on stacking. So let's get some of this. We need to just make a lot of clay. So we'll go back and figure out what the clay recipe was. Now the real question is, should this be the back side of the moss farm and we continue around it and connect up here? I think so. And we're gonna make the moss the same exact layout as this, so it'll be a 6x5 little pad. One, two, three, four, five, six. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to use basically the same structure. You know, pillars in the center, some stairs holding some things back, and then a slab top. We're just going to change the block palette to something that's a little bit more greenery, maybe a little wooden. I'm not entirely sure yet. So this is the rim. I want it to both feel structured and symmetrical, but also organic and natural, which is a very complex series of things to want, you know? So, let's go find our framed blocks. Here's some of them. The verdant frog light will be nice. How do we make these? Just through quests. Yeah, we make a mob farm. The rebeat. I don't know how to make the frog bee. We can we can chisel them. And secure them. There is no crafting recipe, hey? I'll have to get the big book of bees. And we'll get there in a little bit, I guess. Yeah. And let's try to find some block, like a nice little palette. I think it's gonna be the green, brown, a little more green. But just like oak wood brown, or should we do something a little darker, I wonder? Do we have any darker woods? Like, you know, see if we've got any saplings up here. Okay, so we have all the sapling colors. I would almost like some dark oak. How long are you taking a pot? 2 minutes. So we're looking for soil ID. All right. Let's grab dark oak. And we will sleep the night away. Because I hate these phantoms. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a kitchen. I think I actually did know we had a kitchen back here. Where's the nice easy? I'll store food back here. Just in here for now. Alrighty, let's plant these down over here. Nice spot for a tree. Let's farm up some dark oak. Alrighty, that should be enough dark oak for now. Okay. Let's make a whole bunch of this. And then we'll just turn all this into You saying I can't make stairs out of? Huh? Yeah, we definitely need to do to do something with the storage system. So we will get there here in a minute. Absolutely. Let me make sure I got my chat up. Perfect. That would have sucked. You know, imagine missing chat when I am such a small streamer. Okay. Let's get a little bit more moss. We will go over here, we'll build up right to the island, and then we'll try to path it back in. It's only a few blocks. Okay. I need another just source of green, I think, like a chiselable green. I'm just trying to think of what kind of options we would have this early in the game. Zirconium. What could you do with like cabbage crates, I wonder? Nothing. Neat. Let's do the frog lights for those corners. We'll do dark oak slabs, or like dark oak planks for the slabs. And we'll do moss on the stairs because we're going to have the botany pots inside there to so it'll look like they're kind of growing on or in. And then for the bricks that we build on, let's just build on some cobblestone brick. Okay. So that's that. Boom, we build up. We'll build over to the center. And then we'll build down there. Hey, that worked out great. Okay, let's just get a little bit of this. do actual log. There we go. Make it look like it's a stick. It's holding the roof up. Whoa, that was so dangerous. I can't believe that happened. And I did not die. Incredible. Okay. Stairs. We'll go in here. Like I said, just like the other side, we're gonna actually flip this around so it's coming off this side. And we'll fill this up with moss. See what it looks like. Hey, this is a kind of a little cute. I ain't mad at it. Although we'll see what it looks like once this path is all the way in. Because it might be a little too much green. We might have to find a different block for the for these stairs. But we get a bunch of hoppers, or we get a bunch of pipe, item pipe. Do we have pipe? Yeah. We can use, yeah, we got all kinds of different item pipe. Wow. Just some nickel, actually. That's all we need. We'll use Oritech pipe at first. It's just some of the easiest stuff to get our hands on. With a pipe wrench. Which needs steel. We might not actually need steel. Let's check our quests here real fast. I don't know if I've ever used Forbidden Arcanus. Okay. Cool. Within your world, you might find some lost souls. Kill them. Okay, we'll dive in. We'll dive into that at some point, I'm sure. Cool. Cool. Ooh, Prudentium. Neat. That was it? Okay. Let's go dump this inventory. Let's figure out our food problem here real fast. And then we're gonna make, what, 7 more of those? I think that's appropriate number. We'll do 8, 4 on each side. It'll probably end up being a bunch more anyway, but that's fine. So a hopper botany. Just a lot of clay, which we get from dust, water, and a barrel. Okay, let's Jesus Christ. just gonna get rid of all of this. Empty the inventory. There's no way we just start AE, right? It needs so much quartz. So much quartz. And we barely get any. Sand? So we just need to run sand. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make 2 stacks of dust. Turn these 2 stacks of dust, sorry, into 2 stacks of clay. That hopper that we just had, can that help? I would like some miner automation, please. Let's see. Okay. Let's grab one more. Hoppers are the most used first item, I think, ever in this fucking game. Like, you use so many of them until they're free, and then you're like, okay, I'm basically done. Now it's just item pipe time. Oh, okay. Hey, friend, come here. I'm gonna kill any of you that I see. Come on. I know you can place it on top because I've already done so. There we go. Well, this worked a lot faster than I hoped. There we go. 2 stacks of clay. We're gonna smelt like a stack and 3/4 down, and then turn the other little bit into flower pots, into bricks. There is the fatal flaw, however, that we're running low on coal and charcoal. We'll do that. We'll throw these away real fast. Let's grab spruce saplings. And let's do a little bit of farming up real fast. Let's fill an inventory with spruce wood. Because these trees are some of the best, some of the fastest trees to mine when you do the 3x3s. The only issue is they convert basically everything into podzol. But we'll see if it converts moss. Apparently, it converts moss. And the only fatal problem is you can't quick mine it. You have to do small tunnel. Here's the trick. Like that. Really? Only single sapling? Wow, crazy. Normally these are really good trees. I need food. I need food. Let's see, there should be some apples, right? Yeah. Let's go eat one of those pieces of chicken. Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Those are the sapling generators, the ones that look like Christmas trees. go. Let's quickly fix this bad boy. Perfect. She is broken. Perfect. How much is that? We're getting there. Because we can also use these saplings for bone meal. If we need to. We get some from just sifting normal, but all right, that's 9 stacks of charcoal. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot these can be turned into power suckers. Neat. Okay, we're going to take the terracotta, we're going to take the bricks. We want to basically take all of the iron that we have. We want to find some nickel. We want to find an ore hammer. I might have destroyed it, so we will make a new one. Crush down all this nickel. Put that in there, and that in there. Make another stack of coal. Are there any pieces of tiny? Nope. Alrighty. Make some item pipes. Double check that we can... Yeah, perfect. And then just double check that they actually work. Amazing. We'll switch it back. So with that, I shouldn't actually need I'm going to switch this moss for a piece of dirt and a sapling. And that'll just start making me some wood. So this is just going to be a little bit of pipes. Perfect. Let's just make a real quick where are animals that keep buying? There's no way I hear them all the way on the other side of this. You can move, tip, you can blacklist sounds in the config. Yeah, no, what was the move the inventory? Change the volume of all sounds. Yeah. Oh. Okay, these absolutely need to be hoppers. Understandable. Let's go get all those chests. Let's use this iron into hoppers, and then we'll make a bunch of gravel and get a bunch of iron again. Um, 4, 8, 12. Let's get some more nickel. Let's just make this while we're here. Perfect. Awesome. And I think I'm gonna keep doing this over here as well. For each tree type. Each tree type will probably get one of these, and then a 4x4 grid. I just want to wait and see this tick over one time for the one time. Wow, it's actually really cool. You can see the taper off to the side of how fast they're growing. There we go. Boom. So now we'll get 12 moss every minute. Alrighty, perfect. Look at that. So now we can grab moss. We can attempt to finish off this path. We can get some of that smooth stone, finish that off. And then we will go update our to-do list as well. How long has it been? 54 minutes. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's update the to-do list right away. So we got the moss. Pots for trees. And the compacting. Absolutely. And then move the ore crusher. Sure. And then also, so build pretty. Yeah, see, and we're doing that. Other than this little scaffold section up here. But we're building pretty. Right? I need to find a good place to take a screenshot for the next thumbnail. F1. F2. Perfect. There we go. Paths are at least connected. Now what I need to do is I need to grab a drawer. Didn't realize there was so much iron over here. Grab a drawer, put it here, upgrade it, and link all of these into that one drawer. Maybe we'll see if we can make some some copper upgrades. So we want chests and drawers. Chests. Drawers. I might use spruce drawers for down here, just because they're a little prettier. Maybe we'll switch to framed drawers at some point, but these don't connect, hey? Okay, here's how we solve this problem. Let's see what you got over here, buddy. Protection 5, failure falling 5, unbreaking 5, mending stable footing for 45 emeralds is like actually really awesome. I just don't have 45 emeralds. Sorry, friend. Awesome. These will all empty. We'll have millions of stone. We'll also have millions of moss. Okay, let's go get some of these stone slabs. We'll do a little borders, and then we're gonna have to move this ore crusher, this thing here, make it a little prettier, tidy it up. Make another stack. Let's get some stone. Okay, we'll smelt all that stuff down. We'll get more stone slabs. We have such a mess of sorting going on at the moment. Okay, let's grab dark oak, dirt. Let's grab some spruce and maybe cherry. Spruce must be down here somewhere. How the fuck did we get dirt? How did we get dirt? I'm so confused. Compost. Okay, and then what we should do is we should reorganize and put some stuff, like down here is going to be the furnace wall. Yeah, so we can kind of live inside of our base. 8, 16, 32, 48 iron to turn the rest of these into. Okay. Okay, so that's all a little organized. We should also do something around the sieves, protect them, wall them in a little bit. I'm just unsure what that building should look like. I need torches. We're out of torches. Let's get on top of here. We'll, I guess, pillar up some shafts. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's get that smooth stone now that's been cooking. It's been taking us a little while. Perfect. Because this might be just enough of a divider too to make that not so green. But we're bringing this into one. Just like that. Let's grab some moss. There we go. Now our super basic building resources, like our flat plane, is done. Now we need to basically just automate every resource on that building. And then we can use it as reference. Just like that. Perfect. Lots of moss, lots of cobble. These will just keep, yep, just making cobblestone, piling it away into here. Eventually we will replace these with, you know, diamond upgrades, and it will hold billions of resources. Okay, let's finish off up here. Ooh. Turn on the overlay. Looks like we're still pretty clear. Nice. Perfect. And we'll probably chase this thing back too and see where it goes. Actually, let's do that right now. Because I like all these little secret areas. Brings us into I wonder if this could be like an underwater tunnel that connects up there. Right? Maybe swim under, double back up into the tunnel. We'll see. We'll have to find out. regardless, let's head on up. We really need to solve this food problem. We'll grab some roast chicken from the kitchen. This is where, yeah. And then I gotta go use the washroom. Alrighty. So while I take a 5-minute break here, I'm gonna put on a new beat video. Didn't realize the music was over. And I'll let you guys just sit here and chill for a minute inside my lovely abode. Let's climb up to the very top. Let's get way up to the top, yeah? Up to the bedroom. See if there's a little place to scout. Let's just stand up here. Alright, I will be right back. Alrighty. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our quests and see if maybe we can do a little push through this chapter into the next chapter. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. You could get all the spawn eggs. Perfect. Some things cost diamonds. Cool. Oh, all the spawn eggs cost diamonds. That makes sense. You can buy bone meal for... That's crazy. Alrighty. Let's make a couple of... Well, one of those two. So, I just want to have a quick look around up here to see what all this stuff is, because it's very... This building's built very strange, but it is so nice. Like, it's so pretty. It's just for the sake of it being there. It doesn't go anywhere. There's just a lot of, like, little hidden cubbies. Okay, that's the top of the storage room. And now we're down at the bottom. Okay, well, let's grab those 2 buckets of lava that we need. And then we'll come up with an idea for a building for this. And once that's built, then we'll build the crusher behind it. Although, how do we make gravel is the real question. Let's just have a look. Okay, so we get a crusher spirit. Yeah, makes sense. And it gives us a chance to get copper and gold and iron. You can duplicate it with alchemy, yeah. Create crushing wheel. Create milling wheel, or we do Ender IO, immersive engineering, or we just crush it. You can fragment cobble into gravel with no side products. And you can pulverize it into gravel, no side products. Railcraft's rock crusher gives you flint at a 10% chance. I think create is going to be the way to go for our cobble, our stoneworks, so to speak. Yeah, I don't want to move that ore crusher until we're, processing things. But this kind of first row is just going to be these little structures. So honestly, these sieves aren't even going to live here. They are going to live somewhere else. This is just going to be one of the wood types, I think. I probably should have put moss here and then wood types. I wonder... what is the copy and paste gadget? So, charging gadget. Yeah, charging station. We got that. Copy and paste. We might actually got that too. Let's see if we can't do some shenanigans. Something's going on. Let's reload the world and see if that fixes it. Something very strange is happening. It wouldn't let me insert items into the barrels, and it was doing some very strange behavior. Let's see if the relog fixes it. I really should put my my Minecraft instances on a faster drive. I just need to do a PC upgrade at some point in 2026. Everything's good now. Okay. Where did I get the concrete from? No clue. Nice. Lots of moss now. Okay, let's see what we have and do not have access to for a copy and paste gadget. We'll do this thing first. We don't have redstone. We have iron. And I know we don't have redstone. Iron mesh, gravel, 1% chance. So if we still have 100, we should get, we just have 200, we should get enough. So, first goal, iron meshes. We're gonna stick this chest here. Boom. These are gonna go in there. We'll come back for you, my friend. Sieves. We're gonna put a bunch of our manual work over here. Over yonder by these stupid idiot heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning we need 25 times 4, 100 iron. 100 iron to be able to upgrade all of these. Come on, buddy. Okay. So we're going to compress and kill a whole lot of cobblestone. Where's the compressed ore hammer? It might be down. Might be down yonder way. We're gonna take a little bit of iron with us. We're gonna drop all of this stuff off. Okay. There it is. Grab some gravel. Our things are gone, yep. That is just all the flint and stuff. Yeah, we'll move that up. Probably make an iron chest at some point. Let's just move it out of this harm's way. We'll compress all of this down. Throw this gravel away, we don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay, that's as much as we're gonna do here. I want one of those building sticks. Just as much as I want a building gadget. Let's bring this lapis up. Let's make a construction stick. A couple of them maybe. Put lapis in here. I don't have any food. That was dumb. Slash home. Nope. Yeah, slash home. We get something to eat. Literally anything. And slash back. I think this will be enough to get some iron. I should probably save like half of it. See what happens. See if I can get the 100 iron. And then if I can, I should see if the rest of it through the iron, because it's just more effective. So let me do one stack of compressed. Let's see what's up. And I want to just confirm that nothing's going to come off the edge of this. Okay. Man, it sure goes fast with 25 sieves. I should, and I will, bring a chest over here. Okay. Let's go drop all of this bullshit off. Flint, coal, charcoal. Just put all this stuff away. And we'll keep a little bit of food on us. Yeah, we might as well run it. Make this a double chest. I think I left the fucking ore hammer down here. Alright, we'll go grab the ore hammer. Could have just made a new one because I didn't even. Fair enough. It's not like, no. There it is. I'm just an idiot. That's almost enough. There we go. Fucking ore duped. Okay. Iron. How much do we have? We have enough. We have enough. Okay, so those will do that. Let's grab all of these meshes. Why these would stack to 16, I have no clue. It makes no sense. It genuinely makes no sense. There's 10. Basic. Forbidden Arcanus. Iron mesh. Cool. We'll get into this mod at some point, I'm sure. Right now, it's a little out of my depth. Let's put all that away. Put that away. Let's go sleep. once we have elevators, I'm going to put my bed way back up in the tower. But it is very much a pain in the ass to climb these stairs, climb that rope, go outside, climb the ladder, get up. Like, it's such a long journey to get up there to the bedroom. You have to get to that ladder and climb all the way up. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. We have 17 crooks. That was such a stupid thing to make earlier. Almost there. 5 more to go. Yeah, and we'll duplicate this in all the wood colors for the woods. For all 6 woods. We'll put 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Because I like the idea of just having these little pop-up stalls. They look pretty. It's not a bad build. We'll use it as many times as we can, and then the next stage, when we have multiple things in line, we will build a whole entire new building. But this allows me to like use the same shape and just do different palettes, all kinds of different palettes. Boom, there we go. 25 iron meshes. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing that we just did. We're gonna do a stack. Let's see what we get. Hopefully there's some kind of diamond, but it is a low chance. Oh, I saw emeralds. There we go. Here we go. Hopefully we'll get a second emerald, and then we can copy and paste. We'll see if the copy and paste, there's a second emerald. We'll see if the copy and paste works on that moss section, and we'll try to move it. Try to move it. Oh, we did find a diamond. Nice. Dumb. I hated that. Okay. So it gives you the create materials as well that you can crush and do things with. That's pretty cool. Let's grab all chunks. Compress them all. Let's do two more stacks, and then we'll turn the rest of this into sand, and we'll run sand through it as well. Or I guess, and then we'll do 4 stacks of sand and then a bunch of dust. So we're just gonna do a whole bunch of sieving here and see how that turns out for us. Get us a couple of diamonds, some emeralds. If we batch sieve enough, we should be able to maybe push to applied energistics. but I'm not entirely sure. But we'll sieve all this down. Should be less than 5 minutes. So none of this should despawn. Okay. Down to 300. We'll keep on trucking. Let's just do a quick pickup so that nothing does get, you know, bad timed. This will eventually need a drawer network, I think. There we go. Let's compress everything. Grab every ore. Okay, now let's put all the chunks back. And the lapis coal. We'll grab diamonds, iron, lapis, and we'll grab coal. We'll grab 1 stack of amethyst, and we'll leave the rest here. We'll eat the steak, grab the potatoes. Perfect. We're going to do iron first, and then everything else. That'll kickstart all of that. Perfect. Now we want to turn 4 stacks of this into sand, and then 2 of those stacks further into dust. So we will need some iron for that. Perfect. And one of those sticks. Just like that. Throw the oricum. This is gold, right? Yep. We're gonna get another copper ore hammer. I'm gonna make 4 more copper ore hammers. Where to turn? Copper, iron, gold, nickel. Is there osmium? Let's do that too. Grab another chest. To be smelted. Still tons of material, right? Yep. Okay. We're gonna go hammer this stuff to oblivion. To be fair, this hammer can just live with me. And all this can come up. Okay. Let's just grab a couple drawers. For the shit like flint and stuff. Let's get more chests. Okay. Sand. Save this bitch up. So we're gonna get fluorite, we're gonna get certus, we're gonna get black quartz, we're gonna get all kinds of plant materials, iron nuggets, prismarine, fluorite. Nice. So we'll sieve all of this. We're just gonna get a big mass of resources, and then we're gonna smelt it all down. And then we're going to do a little bit of organization. Try to get a storage system. Because we're an absolute mess right now. Alright, 170 left. We'll use all these up. The reason I grabbed a few extra sets of chests was so that we can try to keep the gravel, sand, and dust resources separate. That way we can clearly see what we're getting from each resource. Nice. So if that's gravel, we'll put sand up here. Cool. That's a decent amount of quartz, actually, or certus. And some nice iron ingots. Okay, let's run the inventory full of dust. Those are all the zirconium stuff, blaze powder, sulfur, more certus dust, grains of infinity. That's nice. That's what we need for Ender IO. Bone meal. We'll have to see what we can do with the Zycraft crystals. Because I've never actually played with any, like, I've played lots of packs that exist with Zycraft, but I've never used it. I know, like, it used to be like a tank mod, I guess. It was developed by Soren. It used to have a lot of problems. But I've never used it, like, in any of the recent updates. Even back when it had problems, I never used it because all I ever heard was that it had issues. And it caused lag. I used to purposely pull it out of packs just because I heard bad things. But, again, I kind of just judged it by its cover. Okay, we just picked something up from Forbidden and Arcanus that checked a box. Down to 700. We'll probably do a mid-range pickup here when we get down to 600. Because I would hate for these resources to start despawning. There we go. I'm very glad I did that. must have thrown a stack of dust. Yep. Okay. Almost done with our sieving session. Then we'll move on to crushing everything, smelting everything. And then we'll do a big crafting session. Although it is already 10:30 and we're starting to get a pretty long stream here, so I might call it soon. There we go. Okay. Lots of redstone's what we needed. Let's see, we can use it to color blocks. We can make a Schrodinger's water block. That's cool. I assume it's just an infinite water source. Wow, the blue gilded blackstone's actually really dope. RGB lantern, that's pretty cool. A fabricator. So this is how you would make tanks. I assume this is a chest. Yeah. Neat. There's no way this is enough Certus to craft anything reasonable. But we can grab all these nuggets. Sky stone's actually going to be pretty useful as well. Let's just bring this stuff back. Okay. So a block of coal. Two diamonds. And give me an exchanger. 2 more diamonds. Alrighty. What a treat here. Let's put this actually in the house. It's a little charging gadget. We're going to put our furnaces here. So let's put, boom, charging gadget. Fill you with some coal. Copy and paste. We'll charge up all these bad boys. We're gonna break all of this. Okay. I'm actually gonna go. I like these windows. Do I? I don't. Honestly, 8 furnaces is more than enough. It looks good. I like the design. And, you know, it's over the exit to down. Let's move the chest with smeltables. And I'll make some graphite just while I'm at it. Let's get a bunch of coal blocks so we can just keep our shit charged. Escape options, controls, keybinds. Key G. Key GAD. Category. GAD. Gadge. Building. And mining. Okay. Let's see what happens if we go from this. I don't have any blocks. Let me go get some blocks. Let's see if this works. What do you want? Redstone, shears, iron, lapis. Yeah, we'll just put like 500. Hopefully, this keeps NBT data. Okay, that worked better than I expected it to. It left the tile entity behind, no problem. Nice. I just would like this thing. There we go, facing the right way. Cobblestone and moss. And they match, they're symmetrical. Perfect. Let's see if there's the rain shield thing. Perfect. Probably more trim. Yep. Emerald and diamond. Diamonds. I think I want to ignore power for generation in favor of extreme reactors. But I'll definitely be creating some flux. And that works. Alrighty, so now that we have our building gadgets, making things bigger, faster, better, stronger is not going to be a huge problem. Build to me. Right, we can do so as we please. Just like that. And then we can also build horizontal rows. 15. Okay. Let's go throw some torches out here real fast. I don't want nothing spawning. Yeah, so we'll have 1, 2, and then we'll have 2 more. Maybe we'll just do 1, 2, and then have 4 more here. And then that's all the wood types. Let's build a generic template, copy and paste it 6 times. So we want all of these framed blocks. And this, which also means we want our chipped. Make a bunch of that. Means we can put this stuff away. And we want a backpack. I don't think we actually did get any leather anywhere. Cut up leather armor. We can't just dry. We can just dry rotten flesh. Should we get some? Okay. Okay, let's build one of these. We're gonna go the same exact So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just climb on top real fast. Stick that on top. We'll grab the stairs. Yeah, okay, sorry. I've gone non-verbal for like the last 10 minutes. I'm just doing a bunch of copy and pasting. I'm setting up the areas where we're going to automate all the trees. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all of the vanilla trees. I'm just anchoring and double checking that everything's in a good position. We're a little bit low on well, that's okay. We were low on slabs as well. Let's run up, just grab a little bit more. See if we can't fill in all that stuff. So we need some sticks and some planks and some of these. There, that'll fill that one in. Unanchor. Fill this guy in. There. Now let's just grab a bunch of moss. Come fill in all these gaps. And then we will get the building gadget. Let's grab this. Yeah, this one's really pretty. I don't know exactly how to deal with all this lighting issue, other than torch spam or carpet spam. I don't really want to do carpet spam. But I guess we will. Alrighty. Okay, I think this is going to wrap up today. Next time when we come back, we'll make a bunch more botany pots. We will fill in all 6 of these with their respective wood types. And we'll figure out what goes on from there. Although I guess, what time is it? It's 11, it's noon. Yeah, there's things I gotta do today. I may pop back on later. I'm not entirely... Oh, would have been good to know. Not entirely sure. Melon seeds. Energy cube. Bunch of steel casings. Arcane crystals. Unless you get runes. Okay. Let's go empty the inventory real fast. We're gonna need to build another bridge over this little waterfall when we build another path down here. We'll do like a diagonal bridge, kind of connecting these two. Which, speaking of, we can remove this for now. We'll leave it here for making clay. Drop all our blocks off. Go place this thing. Yeah, I don't think that thing actually charges. Nope. Alrighty. Alright, well, thanks for anybody who might have tuned in today, or anybody who's watching this in the future. It was a pretty good little start to the session here. Nice. And we've got these botany pots kicking. Let's grab the other 2 real fast. I'm just gonna keep getting sidetracked. Just so that they're... We'll grab 2 more pieces of dirt. That's it? Oh my gosh. Another hopper. Put a piece of dust in there. That'll kickstart the dirt process. There we go. Let's grab our 2 saplings, jungle and birch. Oh, and acacia, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. We have 8. with the mangrove. We'll probably stick them right over there. There we go. That's all the wood types except for mangrove, which I don't even know if we have. It probably gave us a propagule, right? Let me just see. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't. Let's see if we have one down here. We can get it from sieving moss. Okay. And it wants us to sieve moss for that other thing. So let's just sieve 9 stacks of moss if we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this will give us that Elder Grove Wood 2 stuff. There's the propagule. Give us glowberries. This will give us all kinds of materials. And drip leaf and spore flowers. Azalea bushes. All of the archwood saplings. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Oh, it'll give us the mineral stuff too as well. That's nice. And source berries. But we just want a propagule. In a pot. Perfect. Yes, this is just 3 blocks wide. With just a repeater chain. This I'll probably move, honestly, over there. Yeah, if we moved that thing over here into some kind of little shack, and then we properly connected our secret little entrance here, we could go up into the smelting area and then back down into the processing area. I mean, because it could be an inverted signal, just kind of flip-flop back and forth. Yeah, we'll think about that. Let's go up here, update our goals for the next time. So compacting pots for trees, move simple, or we're actually gonna move this to the manual area. And then let's also check this quest out, see what's left for chapter 1. Hostile mobs. Okay, we can haunt. Cobble, perfect. We can actually make that magnetic generator. But let's save that for next time. It's a good place to jump off next time. Getting into power. We'll kind of set up a little area over here where we've got our small power gen. We'll probably actually use the downstairs area for some power gen. We really desperately need to solve our food issue, which might just be a pot with some potatoes. But we'll probably put our starter power generation down here. And then maybe we'll look into getting started with one of the magic mods. And we'll move it down over yonder. What's on the other side of this island though? What could we put over here? Oh! Just dirt. It's just mystical when we start to get down under here. I want to use this for the magic mods, but it is such a nice flat space to like do some of the tech stuff. Maybe when we have like some little automation chains for personal stuff, we'll put them down here, like food processing, or maybe the AE networks auto crafting will be down here in the basement. We'll have like magic stuff over there. This would be like auto crafting cove. But aside from that, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully you'll tune in next time where we will have a look at some more automation areas, and we'll enjoy what this pack has to offer. All right, well that's it for me. So thanks everyone for watching.